Welcome to harvest time. Ritualium. The communicators of the late 22nd century ensure visual, auditory, thermal, and olfactory contact. This conglomerate of sensual modalities is called sensory connection or sensing. A computer user connecting to a user of the same device has access to four sensory representations, but does not have to use them. Users often turn off the olfactory and thermal channels. Owners of newer walktails have access to optical, auditory, and limited olfactory channels, just like Omnic owners. The owners of the newest temple, Obi coins, can take advantage of these amazing qualities of all channels, as Obi coins send sensations directly to the interpretive areas of the brain. This makes them better than computers. Welcome, folks, to another episode of Gamedec.
Here we are in harvest time. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Howdy. Welcome to High Rock. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to High Rock, the most beautiful town in the Wild West. Name's Handy Joe. I'm a help bot, but don't go telling anyone, and I'll answer all your questions as long as you give me a yeehaw!
Supposedly I could give people this look that made them fear for their lives. That's the exact look I gave them.
Looks like I have a maverick on my hands. Yeehaw! What can I do for you, desperado?
I'm looking for a guy named Stanley. Know where I can find him?
Oh, searching, tracking, fascinating. Alas, I can't give you this information. You're not on this honest farmer's friend list. Tough shit. Take a gander at them notice boards. Folks write all sorts of things on them. So if you're looking for something, maybe look there. You'll find one right there next to the broken stagecoach. Yeehaw!
Are there any interesting sights around here, besides your ugly fucking face?
Nah, cowboy, this game's boring as beans. Yeehaw, got you! Explore all the sights and smells and feel alive and maybe fuck your sister.
Where can I find the guild house?
Want a locator? It'll get you there.
Yes, please.
Follow the arrow. Good luck.
What's the general premise of harvest time?
I didn't hear a yeehaw, cowboy.
Yeehaw.
That there just gave me shivers from spurs to shit. Now I'll answer your question, elated like a diving vulture. Harvest time is a free-to-play game. Improve your farm, work the field, breed animals, and get coins and fuck your sister. The crates are, in fact, loot boxes, but you didn't hear that from me. As a newbie, you get a trial farm that you can improve to level 8. Yeehaw! Once the trial period's over, you can buy a premium account. That's when the fucking fun starts. I'm not yeehawing again. Fuck that.
How do I get a premium account?
Someone's looking to go pro. Yeehaw! A premium account carries a monthly subscription fee. I'll send you the form now. There you go.
I saw a stylish form made to look like paper. I reminded myself what I was here to do. A job. Not have fucking fun. I spotted a few phrases hinting that it would be hard to get out of the subscription. I didn't want to get it unless I had to. How do the public farms work?
They don't work past level 8. They're still great fun though. Yeehaw! I can set you up with a locator that'll get you there.
Do it. That's enough chit-chat for now, Joe.
Grand, holler if you need me. I'll answer all your questions except for the one about the meaning of life, of course. Yeehaw! Before you run off into the sunset, meet our lovely game guide. Here's Wild Poppy. Howdy, cowboy. Did you hear you inherited a piece of land from your uncle Tadek Kudernosga? So you'll have a chance to taste a rancher's life. Your uncle dreamed you would become the best farmer ever.
What an original setting for a story. The first games of the 20th century had similar ones. Kudos.
Exactly. Do you want to go to your farm now and start your adventure of a lifetime?
No. I want to fuck.
I'll be waiting for anticipation of your arrival on your ranch.
I like her. She smells good. To the cow pen you should roam. On the boards you'll see a swarm of clues. The writing on the board looked like what you see at a game of paper chase. This had to be a clue. I realized I should look for the next one. What's up, horse? Tripping, sewing, and picking. Looting makes your head start tweaking. Clawing the ladder straight to heaven, just to crash before 11. Cloim? Colime? What the fuck? I had found another clue, but the nursery rhymes and misspellings. It all seemed so puerile. Who wrote this shit?
You need to be authorized to access the upstairs area. Howdy, partner. Welcome to High Rock.
An LSD. Could drugs have been the inspiration for these sublime rhymes? I cursed. Where was that ladder? Someone could actually be bothered to climb ladders in this game. The ladder was propped against the roof. Someone had carved climb on one of the rungs. Climb. I couldn't think of a reason not to. I was curious about the view from the top. Shh, keep quiet or you'll startle the birdies. Fuck you. And fuck your birdies too. The plank had the word jump engraved on it, just a casual stroll over a chasm. Or maybe it meant a leap of faith. There were no haystacks in sight below. You only live once. YOLO, baby. Holy shit, I'm dead. I found myself in a graveyard. It made me wonder whether I had actually died in harvest time. I didn't think it was possible. Those candles had been lit recently, unless there was no such thing as a candle burnout at harvest time. But since it was a free-to-play game. Hello, anybody here? My voice echoed off the tombstones. The only response I got was dead silence. I should have expected as much. I saw motion. A human silhouette emerged from behind a tombstone. Hello, mister. Hello. I guess I'm the one you're waiting for. I'm the game hoarder. He let out a sigh of relief. Howdy. My nick is Stanley. We can talk safely here. It's nice that you took the job. Let's talk about my fee. What? Oh, the dough, right. I was going to ask if it's enough. The advance was enough. The pay rate was low but acceptable. Listen, partner. If I'm going to get soiled in this cow dung stinking game, I need a lot more dough. Stanley became sad. I saw tears in his eyes.
But that's all we've got. Maybe we could give you some gnarly items from the game. You can sell them at auctions for real dough. So, good deal?
Fuck it. Items are fine. I'm not against digital goods.
Thank you, detective.
He looked around nervously. For a moment he gazed at the door of a nearby shrine. He faltered ever so slightly, but regained his balance and pinned his eyes on me. You seem tense. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, I thought I heard something. So, what should we talk about?
Can you tell me a bit about yourself? I'd like to know who I'm working for.
I'd rather not talk about myself too much. You know, it's a matter of security and trust.
I'm not just a Gamedec. I'm also a net personality that has to maintain the reputation. You can trust me.
Okay, but I don't know what to say. I like games, but now I only play hardest. My boss is a pain in the ass, so I work hard to bring in money. Once I got the enigmatic sphere dropped from the loot box, Ultra, my friends say I'm lucky with the rolls. And I like a girl from the organization, but I don't talk to her because I'm too shy.
We had already talked about the money. Good. Stanley sighed. He looked tired. Okay, Stanley. Tell me why you called a game deck to harvest time.
So, we need help. Me and my friends from the group. We got disconnected a lot, especially lately.
Weird. It was a job for IT, not a game deck. You get disconnected from the game, it could be software, hardware, with a connection.
No, that's not it. All those things are good for sure. We just get kicked out of the game, and all this progress gets piss thrown away.
Forced logs out were rare and usually caused by software issues, either in the game or in the computer controlling the player's couch. The cause would be displayed in the logs, and the player had access to that data. The computer your couch is hooked up to must have reported the cause of those logouts. Did you keep the logs? Can you share them with me?
I don't know how. I really don't know much about it.
The technical knowledge of players was often limited to turning on the equipment and launching the game. You know what? I could come over and check what you play on, take a look at the software.
That's not possible. Please, Gamedec, find another way, okay?
Stanley sighed deeply.
Oh man, I didn't realize there'd be so much talking. Sit down, please.
I didn't feel tired, but I sat to be polite. You said you were tired. Other than that, how are you?
Well, pretty bad lately. Work's getting harder. I've got a headache, my arms and legs are sore. Almost everything hurts. It's fucking bad. Well, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of muddled. All that getting in and out of the game makes it hard to remember what day it is, what happened, and so on.
Tell me more about your organization.
Organization is a stretch, more of a group. It's called the Orange Dream, as we wear orange. We farm on public farms. We play on free accounts, so we don't have to access the guild house, but we do have some small perks. We got our outfits, voice chat, but we don't talk anyways.
Stanley suddenly froze. He looked still as a frame. You okay? I checked the game log. He was still logged in. He hadn't been disconnected.
There's a small problem. My boss noticed I'm not where I'm supposed to be. He's looking for me.
Wait, are you playing from work right now?
What? No, it's not like that, but I need to disconnect soon.
I'll be brief. Those loot boxes you mentioned, can you make money on them?
Ha! If the gods of RNG smile on you, you can roll some rad items and throw them on the RMAH for real dough.
Stanley's lingo was a mix of low city dialect and gaming jargon. What he meant was artifacts from loot boxes could be sold in legal auctions.
Oh, fuck. The boss is going to check on me and reel him. I need to go. Others from the Orange Folk will help. They're on public farms. Oh, you can exit the graveyard through the shrine. Let's meet here later when you know something, okay?
Stanley left the game and disappeared from the active players list. What a douche knocker. We need some blue shits. The area looked like a fragment of some old seasonal event. These kinds of attractions were designed to extract money from players. The location was surrounded by a barrier closing off playable area. It should be inaccessible, but the code was imperfect. The game code showed some leftovers from the Pumpkins and Ghost event. The main prize for completing the event was a ghost skin. Stanley said if I exited through the shrine, I'd end up in town.
Dame Hoarder, there's been a terrible oversight. You haven't been to your farm even once. Don't worry, though, that's why I'm here. So shall we?
No, bitch. I'm still here. I got shit to do.
I'll be waiting with anticipation for your arrival on your ranch. Dirty scumbags. God, I hate them lasers loud as you freeloaders.
It's a darts booth. How about a game?
Don't fuck with me. That minigame was my favorite pastime at Harvest. I was the best. I got all the achievements. I beat everyone. No cheating. I was famous in all the Harvest. And you know what? The fucking devs screwed me game over with the latest patch because he wasn't making enough money. Those greedy fuckers.
Could you show me the way to Orangefolk Farm?
Well, take that path along the rocks, then down the hill, and you'll see the farms. Please, they're not even farms anymore, just a couple of homesteads. Fucking pathetic. Where's the great expanse, I'm asking? Where's the thousands of farms stretching to the fucking horizon? Used to be a fucking simulation of real life. A simulation. Good. Can't believe they fucked it all up.
You sound like a friend I used to know. You're letting out a lot of frustration. Who are you pissed off at?
What do you mean, all of them? All them corporate dicks milking this game? To the programmers and designers that come up with all this stupid simplifications claiming they were player requested. Everything that required any effort, physical or mental, has been simplified, eased, and minimized. All they care about is money.
I'm a beginner, but I could smear the game on my channel. My viewers could join in and trash this shit.
Seriously, you do that?
Yeah, sure. I'll post a few videos from the game and you can send me some audio comments. The more pissed you are, the more views we'll get.
Yeah, I get it. People like to watch shit like that. Maybe they'll stop playing and the devs will return the game to its former greatness. Kind of like that World of Warcraft game. Dude, I'll give you the kind of content nobody gets. I'll put all my rage into it. Prepare your followers from some serious ass whooping. I'll go record my shit. See ya.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Alright, let's keep looking around this sister fucking town. There's gotta be more shit to do. God damn, it smells like cow shit over here. Jolly jumper, what the fuck? The animal's eyes were shut and there was a small note floating above it. Charger, regenerative slumber, please do not wake. I saw horses in a zoo once. I remember that they lay down to sleep. Horses don't sleep standing up, they take naps, but remain alert. A page with the encyclopedic entry on the horses in the games floated in the air. As soon as I read it, it was gone. Some bullshit. Rusty Ed. An older man was sitting on a barrel scanning the area. Long beard, dust on his shoulders. He looked like he'd been gathering the dust for a decade. Hello, I'm a Gamedec.
And I'm Guildmaster Rusty Ed's Guild. Ha, just a fun fact. You want to ask an old-timer about farming tricks? Go ahead, Rusty Ed has a lot of stories up his sleeve.
Tell me a story.
I've got 3 stories today. The topics are legendary artifact, how I became sheriff, and old game systems. Which do you want to hear?
Have there been any other systems here? The old man closed his eyes and smiled.
Used to be a game with ambitions. It was all about portraying something genuine. Physical labor, soil, dirt. Things you don't get in Relium. You took your spade, you know. There were roots in the ground and you had to dig through. There were snails now and then. You grabbed them and either threw them into your neighbor's field or you killed those motherfuckers. I hate snails.
Snails, that sounds media-worthy. Can you tell me more about them? My viewers crave stories about oddities in old games.
I cut the ones I caught in half and placed them around my garden. Other snails came to feed on them. Then I put in a jar and covered them with salt. They turned to jelly. Jars sold for 100 coins each.
That's sure one way of doing things. Thanks, Ed.
So working on a farm was hard, all right. People had said that muscles ached after going back to Relium. That was neurotransmission at work. You realize your garden and then got lost in the work. Digging up dirt, sweating, and then seeing the end product of months of work. It's therapeutic. Then upon player request, the devs started making shit easier. They removed fatigue, sped up plant growth, got rid of adverse weather. They introduced premium accounts, subscriptions, microtransactions, all that fucking gay shit.
Game changes according to trends and audience preferences. There are still worlds like Happy Hunting Grounds with full-on simulation.
Trenchmen, moneymakers got their hands on it, turned something that mattered to the players into something that mattered to them. I've talked enough. I can answer your questions now.
Tell me another story.
Maybe later. I'm tired. Ask your questions if you have any, because I'm about to take a goddamn nap.
Are you the guild master of Rusty Ed's Guild?
I am. It's a guild open to all players of adequate level.
What level do I need to be at?
In order to join Rusty Ed's guild, you need to listen to 3 daily stories. Ha!
What are you doing here, Gramps?
Ah, so there's still curious people in the world. I mean people that possess the virtue of curiosity. I'll tell you, I look at those young players and I see they don't know shit. And you know what they do about it? They ask experienced players for help. Yeah, right. They never ask. They always know better. I played this game for years. I've achieved everything. I know everything, and no one asks me a goddamn thing. I see them growing carrots, and I know they grow faster with a barrel of ice beside them, but does anyone ask? No. You know why?
You tell me, Ed.
The Dunning-Kruger effect. Rookies overrate their knowledge, mentors undersell theirs, but the world is changing too, especially this game. It used to all be more true to life, more difficult. Those scallywag youngsters would get bum-rushed. But I digress, and I bet there's something you want to talk to me about, isn't there? Maybe you want to hear a story.
Can you admit me to your guild?
Yeah, if you listen to 3 of my stories. The rule of Rusty Ed's guild.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is. But that's not how it used to be. Changing seasons, rain, storms. Now it's just sun all the fucking time. That's what the players wanted. They were fed up with rain. Fancy that. I could tell you lots of stories.
Do you know anything about the Orange Farmers?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've heard them. They act like bots or like idiots or impacts. They play using freemium accounts and they talk weird. There's no point in mingling with them. Forgive an old man. I've talked myself out. I need a nap. I will buy any number of artifacts from loot boxes. Find me near their stands in High Rock. Fruity Betty.
Fruity Betty? What the fuck? Look at all these farming freak fuckers. Holy fucking pumpkin shit. The gate open to a private farm.
Yeehaw! Welcome to your farm. You'll soon see this place will bustle with activity, but to make it happen, we need to start at the beginning. The pumpkins in your fields are ready for picking. Just tap them, and a gold coin will appear. Collect the coins by tapping them, with your finger, as you can do hovering windows. You can also just walk through the coins.
Jesus Christ. Can't believe I'm playing this shit. Alright. I've got 3 pumpkins stuck up my ass. Now what?
Great job. Pumpkin growing can be quite profitable. Let's plant more. You leveled up. Yeehaw! I have a new task for you. Time to sow and reap some pumpkins. In order to sow these wonderful veggies, tap on the plot with the seedling. When the plant starts growing, a progress bar appears. Tap it once it reaches the red area to ensure that your crops are perfectly ripe.
Cool. I got the best fucking pumpkins ever. Holy shit, I'm rich. I'm growing more fucking pumpkins. I'm addicted now.
Now you know how to sow and reap pumpkins. Excellent job. You leveled the fuck up. I have a new task for you. Every now and then, golden pumpkins will grow in your plots. They're twice as valuable as regular pumpkins. Golden pumpkins quickly disappear, so make sure to pick them fast.
Great. That looks like a golden pumpkin. Boom shakalaka.
Golden pumpkin pick. Splendid. You leveled the fuck up. I have a new task for you. Alright, your next job is to find some treasure. What are you waiting for, Rancher? Get to work.
Golden pumpkin time, baby. Holy shit! It's a loot box.
You found a treasure chest. There's always something interesting inside, usually coins, but every now and then you get a unique item. I can open the chest free of charge. Treasure chests contain coins or rare items. It's a super harvest boost. This has not been scripted at all. Yeehaw! For 3 minutes you'll earn double coins. Get ready. The timer will start as soon as we're finished talking. Ready, set, kiss my ass. I unlock new vanity items for you. You can use them to spruce up your ranch. You can also develop your farm now. After all, how long can you keep growing pumpkins, right? Did you know that pumpkins are actually berries? Anyways, I know growing pumpkins can get tedious, so how about we try something new? Here's your next task. Buy a strawberry field for 100 gold coins. Yeehaw! Well, I see that you've required amount of coins. Would you like to make a purchase?
I'll take it.
Oh, you have a new strawberry field. How cute! I love the smell of strawberries in the morning. You leveled up. Yow! I have a new task for you. Did you know that strawberries are a hybrid of 2 wild species? Here's your next task. Sow and reap these fruits. Yummy! Hey, Rancher, get to work.
These better be some good fucking berries. I got this game on fucking lock. Can't believe I gotta do this shit for a whole another fucking minute. Looks like I fucked those berries up. I'm fixing to be rich, biatch. Shit, my fucking strawberries! Fuck.
Now you know how to sow and reap strawberries. Strawberries will take longer to grow than pumpkins, but they earn you more gold coins. Unfortunately, they don't spawn chesticles. You leveled up. Yow! I have a new task for you. You can't call yourself a cowboy if you don't own a cow. We need to do something about that. Ready for your next job? Give me a moo and buy a pasture for 250 gold coins.
I'll take it.
There's your new pasture, Rancher. There's quite a lot of rocks in it, though. You'll need to do something about that. I have a new task for you. Hey, Rancher, I see you're itching to begin your next task. Here it is. Collect 5 piles of rocks from the pasture. The sun is shining, so let's stop slacking. Time to roll up your sleeves and get cracking.
If I hear yeehaw again, I'm gonna shoot myself. Let's clear some rocks. And suck some. Wait, never mind. This is a big one.
You clear the rocks. Good job, cowboy. I have a new task for you. The cows in harvest time are real escape artists, you know. Your pasture definitely needs a fence. It'll keep animals from running away. Your next job is to buy a fence for 500 gold coins.
I'll take it.
You finally can put a fence up around your pasture. In that case, we're ready to get some cows. Congratulations, you've reached your trial account level limit. Splendid, now we have space for a wonderful dairy cow. In that case, your next task is to purchase a beautiful cow for a mere 1,000 gold coins.
Fuck this shit. You mentioned that you had vanity items for sale. Can I buy anything from you?
Yes, you can. What's more, my selection of goods expands every 5 levels.
I want a cat.
This cute kitty purrs when he's happy, and he's never unhappy. He's a harvest time favorite and brightens every ranch east of the sunset.
Poppy smiled cheerfully. I'll take it.
Here, kitty kitty. You're now the owner of a cat named McCavity, and this ranch will be his home. You know the way cats think, don't you? Shining with wrought steel polished through endless gardening, these tools are a mark of a true farmer. Show them off when someone visits.
I'll take it.
See how those steel tools gleam in the sunlight? Now you can parade them in front of other farmers. Respect and status, that's what it is.
It's a cool cat. And check out my fucking tools. Yeah, this game's addictive. So addictive, maybe I'll jump off this cliff. Fuck, what's it take to get a blue puzzle piece around here? The gates required me to have a digital key. I knew I could try to generate a matching program, but it was a long procedure. There was also an option of breaking it with the Gamedec's battering ram, but I risked drawing attention to myself. It wasn't the most subtle approach, but definitely effective. The gate disappeared and so did the others, but I wasn't exactly quiet. My activity drew the attention of a cowboy strolling nearby.
Hey, what you doing? I saw you messing with the gates. It's not very nice. Go explore this wonderful game, kiss a cow, shove your head up a horse's ass, whatever. Just leave, okay?
I threw a quick punch toward his temple, and the wimp didn't even blink. My fist stopped a few inches from his head. I'd forgotten there was no PvP in this fucking game. The cowboy chuckled and spat.
You can't fuck anyone up anymore. I know it sucks.
I see a lot of staff from the Orange Folk organization here. You part of it?
Hell no, I only watch over them.
Could you at least tell me who it is you're watching and why?
They're low city scum. I've got tasks they need to focus on, so don't bother them. They won't speak to you. I could explain how you're interfering with the delicate process of specialized therapy, but you should be a sweetheart and leave.
I heard the Orange Folk experience pain, memory loss, speech difficulties, and...
That's enough, friend. Slow down here. They pay me for supervising, so I supervise. Okay, would you kindly get the fuck off this field?
Hold on, we're having such a pleasant conversation. Let me talk more.
Thanks, partner. Have a nice day.
That's what I thought.
I don't want to talk right now.
The girl looked extremely exhausted.
Oh, you're the Gamedec, right? Thank God you're here.
She glanced at me, half awake.
Tell me, please, what's going on with us? Is it serious?
I'm working on it. I need to ask you a couple questions.
Go ahead, but I don't have much time. I need to work.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
Not much to talk about. I'm a regular Warsaw City girl. I live in the lower levels, and I mean lower. I lost my best friend recently. She was like a younger sister to me.
What happened to her?
Bitch betrayed us. Instead of chipping in for a Gamedec, Camellia spent money on herself, delayed the whole plan. It almost fell apart. Now the rest of the group hates that bitch, and she's in hiding like a rat.
It must be painful when someone close decides to break off a relationship. Sorry.
I'm not anymore. It's her own fault. She's not part of the group anymore. It's so hot. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna last.
She said she was hot, but the weather was perfect. On a couch somewhere, her body should also have been kept in optimal temperature. Stanley asked me to find out what the problem is. He mentioned something about you getting disconnected.
Yeah, it happens when we're really tired, but I'm not sure that's the source of the problem. The disconnects have become more frequent. I got disconnected a couple times myself. I woke up in this cold, scary, empty space like a virtual void you can't escape from.
It sounded like the void. Starlet got stuck in Haggis's office. I managed to save her by stimulating her senses. I wasn't sure if I could do anything for Orange Folk without physical contact. She looked as if she was losing touch with reality.
Please, I still have work to do.
This farmer was practically standing still. His avatar's name was Sundance Jack. It was one of the default names suggested by the game. Hey buddy, are you in the game? He didn't react. Yo, cowboy! I reached a hand out and felt like it went through a barely visible barrier. The guy was solid as a rock. I opened my deck and checked his activity. The data transfer was massive. This player was really busy. If you see someone who doesn't seem to be doing anything and their data packets are still going wild, you know something is off. Hey Jack, I'm a Gamedec. I'm handling your case. He didn't respond. Definitely some fishy shit going on here. This farmer had a female skin that didn't stand out from the others working in this area. She manifested a kinetic hyperactivity. Most of her actions were pointless. Being a celebrity is a balancing act. You must be ready to cross the boundaries of the absurd to cause a scandal because cameras love it. But take a step too far and you'll fall far below your peers. Fame is like riding a tiger. It's easy to attract attention, charm people, and persuade them to talk. But if you go too far, you're fucked. When I was younger, I loved playing harvest. Sun-scorched earth, the neighing of horses, the smell of cows. Ah, the memories. This bitch talks in elite.
What? LOL? Fucking this screenshot of your avatar online. OMG. I know, right? Flowing. Oh my fucking sixer.
Sally used a chat box instead of a voice communicator. Plus, she was using a program that swapped a number of characters for others. Peppered with flourishes, the cipher was typical of young school children. Let me recall how it went. Honey, I don't care much for the mumbo jumbo. How about we have a serious rap like true low city homies? The girl rose her eyes. Boring. I've heard orange folk got some problems. They're getting disconnected. Know anything about it? Whatever the fuck that means. I had to analyze the chat to figure out what she wanted to tell me. You're talking about fainting, accidents, and losing progress. You're getting hopped up to work faster. She nodded. Cut this shit out and talk normally. It pisses me off. She gave me the finger. The game system displayed a notification that I was added to Silly Sally's ignore list. Fuck this bitch.
Stop bothering me, man. I need to work.
I'm a Gamedec. I want to find a solution for your problem.
I can't speak with you. I know some of the people got disconnected. If you could do something about it, you'll have my gratitude.
The farmer was toiling away. He looked at me without stopping his work. Who are you? I'm a Gamedec. Stanley said you could help me. Oh, it's you. Fantastic. Hold on, I'm looting. Wow, it's a frilly dress of the Confederate General's wife. Type 12, with spicy apple perfume in a 3-meter radius. Not a bad drop. I guess you brought me luck. That will make up for half a day's work. We can talk. What can you say about the others from your organization? He's completely off now. You can't get through to him. He lives in La La Land because time runs differently for him. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Let me see what's inside. Oh, man. It's the Great Anxiety Chief's headdress. I stood and watched him work. Another box. A pair of fast-riding textile boots smudged with cow dung. I'm new to this game. Tell me more about loot boxes. Better ask Candy Joe, the bot by the station. He'll explain it better. You basically grow your cops, wait a little, click, and sometimes a box pop out. There's goodies inside. From what he said, these boxes drop very fast. Suspiciously fast. Do you use any boost? What? I don't need any boost. All it takes is skill and some luck. You, for one, are my lucky teddy bear, a bunny. I'll work with you all day. Another chest. And in it, the Autumn Infinite watering can with the voice of the Golden Gorge stream. Stanley said you get disconnected a lot. Has it happened to you? Not much, almost never. Only when I'm really tired. But I take the right mix and everything's fine. What kind of mix is that? Telomin, Vitatel, Strobo-Fi, protein, and vitamin and mineral substances. Supplements. And something for reinforcement. I can't remember the name. Man, you really do bring me luck. My treasure is the Autumn Infinite watering can with the same shit I just got. Fuck. It's quite a lot. Could you give me a hand? I need to take my spoils to the fence in town. If you could help me, I'd owe you a big one. Alright, guy. I'll help you. I need you to deliver this loot to the fence. Talk to the stallkeeper, Fruity Betty. All clear? You need to remember that my time is really valuable, guy. I don't work for free. Sure. What do you need? Gold coins or maybe a weapon? A weapon will do. Alright. Where can I find the fence?
In the town on the hill. Black Rook used to do it, but Fruity Betty took over his business.
All clear. I'll deliver your spoils. Where the fuck is my weapon? Oh, shit. Oh, that bitch is fainted.
Quickly, Dakota fell again.
Something was wrong. She should have immediately logged out. I knew she could fall into a coma if her gear didn't start devitalization. I decided to use the fact that her avatar was exposed. I opened my deck and tried to access the logs of her couch, helmet, and suit. I was furious to realize it wasn't possible. The girl had a freemium account, which meant she was anonymous. I turned on my deck and activated devitalization. I had no idea why her computer hadn't done that already, as it's a standard procedure for unconscious players. I managed to log her out safely, but the system didn't allow me to save the game.
What have you done? What have you done, man? Please tell me that you saved her progress.
I saved her life. Saving her progress in a game about weeding seed beds was the last thing on my mind.
Fucking hell, you have no idea what you've done.
Axe spat out the blade of grass he was choosing.
Stop whining and get back to work. Fuck, she's been busting her ass for three days in a row, you hear me? 3 days, and she hasn't saved since yesterday. Now I have to work like a horse to catch up on the progress you didn't save.
My God, you're right. I made her lose all her progress. Never mind her actual health. God, all that precious progress.
Laugh all you want, but someone's got to finish her work now. We'll drop like flies here. We work fairly here. If someone finds more, they give back to the less fortunate, or save it for later. And when one of us faints, we finish their work. No rest for the wicked.
I did what I thought was right. I'll get back to my business now.
Fuck you and your farewell, you fuck. I hope a mole mistakes your ass for a mound.
That's pretty fucking funny. But my name isn't Richard Gere. God damn, I need some blue puzzle pieces. Where's that fruity bitch Betty?
Hello, cowboy. Come closer. I'm horny.
The stallkeeper waved at me in a friendly manner and gestured her toward her wares.
Howdy, isn't it a beautiful day? The only thing that can make it better is some shopping.
Hi, Betty. I got a couple items for sale.
I'll take it all and pay you immediately.
I'd like to sell all this stuff. Please transfer the whole sum to my account.
Sure, sweetie. You'll get money in a couple of days after the auction. For now, accept these coins as a bonus from the transaction.
Thank you, Betty.
The pleasure's all mine. From now on, you're one of my regulars and friends, sweetheart.
I just ganked all that asshole's money. Sweet. I'm rich. I see you got a lot of goodies. Does it all come from your farm?
I haven't grown anything myself in a while. I buy it all off other players or from the game's warehouse, which is available only to merchants.
Can you make a living off selling crops in a game based on farming? Why would anyone buy stuff from you when they can grow it themselves?
You can't grow everything from the start, and my fruit will just get seeds that'll develop your ranch faster. Just try them. They're delicious. Besides, I have access to RMAH auctions. That's where I sell rare items from loot boxes. That's where the real money is.
Can you tell me anything about these orange folk?
They're good clients, resourceful and exceptionally effective. They bring me wares, I sell them, and transfer money to their account. On the other hand, if you ask me a personal opinion, I wouldn't be as favorable.
You sounded as if their resourcefulness and effectiveness were suspicious.
Well, I tell it like it is. One of the orange folk once said it's too much, and I found out they were using illegal acceleration. I considered reporting them to the admins, but I didn't have any solid proof.
I don't think Guy's gonna be too happy about this transaction. Fuck him.
I got a private message from the fence. She says you deliver the goods. Betty told me you transferred the whole payment to yourself. I guess the money we raised for you wasn't enough. Are we square now?
No, we're not square. You promised to give me a reward for delivering your shit. Give it to me.
Sure. You said you wanted a weapon for the trouble, right? Or did you change your mind?
Give me the weapon.
There you go. Though you can only use it to kill impact bandits on your farm since they remove PvP. Well, there's also the Sunset Duels event, you know. One where you challenge the sheriff to a duel. If you win, you take a star. But for that, you need a high-level character or lots of cash.
Cool story, bro.
I can't speak with you, goddammit. Now that Dakota's out, I'm gonna be shitting my shit.
Jumping down this well was certain death. I was sure to end up in the graveyard. Well, we got a lot of choices. I would definitely say someone else is pulling the strings here. It seemed prudent to go back to the graveyard and give Stanley a report on the investigation. So I jumped down the fucking well. Back in this shithole.
Howdy, cowboy. I could see you wandered off the trail.
I'm the sheriff in this town.
And not many players know about this place, especially newcomers.
What brings you here? Wild West, sheriff. It all added up. This guy was a real cocksucker. I'm here to meet someone.
Yeah, you mean Stanley, right? He was waiting here for you, but had to leave the game. He asked me to talk to you on his behalf, if you don't mind, of course. But before I do, allow me to proceed with the formalities.
He straightened up and cleared his throat.
As the sheriff of High Rock, I'd like to officially welcome you to our community. I'm here to help beginners and uphold the law. The game's rules, that is. Welcome, rancher.
I reached out my hand. The sheriff looked me in the eyes, smiled, and shook them.
Not only will I answer all your questions, but you'll receive something else. A welcome package and a pouch of coins for your farm. Cool, ain't it? Let's go down to the saloon and talk over a drink. What do you say?
All right.
Let's go. I might have a job for you that will get you something more than gold coins. Gamedec. Let's take a walk. Hank, it's good to see you. How long until you're done?
I just logged in. 6 weeks left.
Thanks for the advice, Sheriff. Pretzel's all better now. Howdy, Ben. How's that achievement going? You got it? Howdy, Sheriff. I'm about to crack the psychic behind this bundle. Today's the day. It has to be.
I waited for the sheriff to finish exchanging pleasantries with the guy.
Hey, Sheriff, they vandalized Mrs. Adams again. There's the saloon. You're blocked from accessing it. But we'll fix that little problem promptly.
The sheriff typed a few commands in the game's interface. I saw that I now had access to the saloon.
Be my guest.
I followed the sheriff inside.
First, let me ask you this. What's your poison? Whiskey?
Fuck yeah. I'm drinking Jameson right now.
Bottoms up then. To the meeting. I'm telling you, friend, this stuff may be digital, but it tastes like the real thing. It's fucking phenomenal. Where would you like to begin?
First thing you offered to do was Stanley a favor when we were in the graveyard.
Stanley was waiting for you, but he had to log out of the game. You can talk to me if you want.
Why'd he log out?
He wasn't feeling well. It happens sometimes. You had information for him on some issue concerning the Orange folk, is that correct?
Yeah. I looked into their problem and arrived at certain conclusions. Maybe it'll be best if I start explaining why I was called here. I was hired by the farmers from Orange Dream. They have a problem with gameplay stability. They keep getting disconnected. I came to the conclusion they're cheating. The game recognizes that and disconnects them. The man nodded in understanding.
Do you think that somebody distributes these cheats among the players? Some clever guy?
It's possible, Sheriff.
I believe that a player named the Outlaw is responsible for the Orange folks' problems.
Outlaw seemed like a peculiar name to choose.
I've suspected for a while that they're a fraud who sells illegal exploits in harvest time. These kinds of machinations not only hurt the game's economy, but can also disrupt the player's gear and put their health at risk. If you agree to work with me, I'll tell you my plan to catch the Outlaw. You play a central role in it.
You convinced me, Sheriff. I'll work with you. He offered what I usually charge for searching for someone in Virtualia. I nodded, then realized he hadn't told me what the job actually was. We shook hands. You never signed contracts in my line of work.
Alright, let's cut to the chase. First of all, I need you to confirm the Outlaw's location. When you do that, find out whether they work alone or have accomplices. Then we'll meet and draw up a detailed plan.
What do we know about the Outlaw so far?
I'm sure this player uses many different accounts and characters. Recently, they've been known as the Outlaw. They're in some shady fucking business in Blackrook, a known hacker and fraud who had been permabanned from the game. Rook did a lot of nasty shit. He once hacked our banker, Mr. Adams, and gave him an insulting name. The next update should finally fix it.
What are you going to do in the meantime?
I'm going to collect evidence against the Outlaw and inform the admins about our plans. I also have some real-life obligations.
Could you give me a deputy start?
I don't have one on me, but since you care about it so much, I'll try to get one for you.
Just one thing. I don't work for free.
There's real money in it for you, after the job's done, that is.
Gamedec's are generally paid upon completion of the job. What exactly do you want me to do?
Confirm whether or not that thug is still in their hideout, the guild house. A sheriff can't belong to guilds or enter their house. Dumb, I know, but rules are rules. Just find out if the outlaws work alone or not.
That's all for now. I'll get to work.
Wait for me in the saloon after you found all the answers. I'll be there at nightfall and we'll think up a plan. Oh, and hold on, let me give you the welcome package.
The sheriff made several gestures and opened the game's options.
Welcome to Harvest Time. Please accept this humble gift. Yeehaw! You received 3 mystery gifts. I can't wait to open them for you. Come to the ranch. You received a gift of 500 coins. You can use it to buy wonderful items. For example, for me. Let's meet up.
Thanks, Sheriff. Nice gesture.
Pleasure's all mine, friend. It's time for me to go. I have things to do in Relium.
I still had an obligation towards Stanley. I had to understand the orange folks' problem.
I wish you good luck.
He extended his hand toward me. See you later, Sheriff.
We'll meet at nightfall, Gamedec.
Sheriff Billy tapped the brim of his hat and left the game. One of the women upstairs beckoned me and pointed at the stairs that ran along the saloon's outer wall.
My name's Leanne. We could help each other. Let's meet behind the saloon.
That woman, Leanne, must have been listening in on our conversation. She wanted to meet me outside the saloon. But she was hot, so I fucking agreed.
Let's talk, Gamedec.
We can do a lot more than talk, honey bunny. The woman looked noble and serious, though she kept looking around as though she was afraid of something. When she noticed me, her face took on an imperious look.
You're a Gamedec, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm working on a certain case here.
I accidentally overheard your conversation with the sheriff, and I think I might have a simple but lucrative job for you. I'd like to provide me with the intel about the sheriff, who he is, what he does, how many zeros he has in his bank account, and so on. Anything you can tell me about his life in Relium would be useful. Can I count on you?
All right, I'll vet him.
Wonderful. Once you acquire this information, please come to the guild house. I'll be waiting for you there. Tell Rusty Ed that you work for me. He'll invite you to the guild.
I suddenly felt the air move as if someone had walked right past me, but no one was there. I resumed the conversation with Leanne.
I'm terribly sorry. I got a bit distracted for the moment. Yes, I noticed. Well, I think that will be all. Unless you have more questions.
Can you tell me something about yourself? I sense that you're a strong and interesting person. I'm sure I'm not wrong. She blushed.
Oh, stop it. I'm not that interested. I'm just a regular Harvest Time player. Well, all right. I'm a big fan. It's been a while since I last played. I was pretty busy in Relium. I finally managed to come back, but to be honest, I'm here on business.
Do you know anything about the sheriff?
I heard that he's very respected here. Everyone speaks very highly of him. What's your opinion?
True, he is quite formidable.
Fair enough. In that case, I'll wait for the hard facts.
What do you do in Harvest Time? The woman burst out laughing.
What haven't I been doing? I used to run a prosperous farm. I was on top of the leaderboards. Now I'm mostly here for the people. This community is one of a kind. Sadly, you can't trust everyone, which is why I ask for your help.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And goodbye to all you watching. We'll see you soon with another episode of Gamedec. Soon to fucking come.